Hello, podcast listeners.
Hi!
Hi.
I hope you're having a good day.
Yeah.
Oh god, you're
Welcome
trying
welcome to the Kids What We're Watching Tonight podcast. Today...
No, we haven't done our names.
We said hi. Do you need to?
No, yes.
Okay, I'm Andrew.
I'm Isla.
I'm Neve.
Now you can say
Now
your
I
thing.
can-
Now you can say your
We
piece.
continue with our 2021 alphabet challenge. Today...
No. Let me just say something first.
Okay.
You're trying to feel nice to suck up to the people listening to this. You're trying to feel joyful because this is a movie you love, but we are gonna absolutely
Hold
hate.
on. Did you like Ferris Bueller?
Yes, but the other
Okay.
two movies were, in my opinion,
Bad.
both bad.
This movie
Oh god, no.
will have you questioning
No.
the entire existence
No!
of the movie itself.
What letter? What letter is it?
We are going with the letter
Oh?
U.
Uncharted!
Is that a film?
I don't
It's a
know.
video game. Maybe it is a film
Maybe
as well.
it
It is a film.
You.
Yep.
You.
We-
are a star.
Just the way you are.
Who sings that?
Oh no, we learned it in primary school.
Oh,
It was
okay.
like every primary school playlist.
Was it like a
had that.
motivational song?
Yeah.
It was like one of the. It was like fishy music.
Okay, like Baby Shark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
But for primary
letter
schools.
U.
Letter U.
I think we're heading back to 1995 or 6.
1 second, let me look at the...
No, it's not there. It's not there.
Oh,
It's not there.
I thought you said
This
others is the best
was-
to questioning the movie.
Oh no, this is up here.
Is it better than
I'm
the...
taking a bit of a risk because
It's better than
this-
the plot twist at the end of others.
oh, this is possibly, if you were to look at plot twists and people say like stuff that's completely out there, the others, Sixth Sense, Seven, maybe The Prestige, and this should be in the list of absolutely did not see this coming at all in any way, shape or form.
Gremlin!
There's a slight controversy which I'll get to in a second, but this is
Oh god.
Bryan Singer's The Usual Suspects.
Oh, that
mean-
sounds bad!
Which means absolutely nothing to you, but I'm taking a double risk here because number one, it was an 18,
Oh.
but I don't think there's anything in it that's that bad. There's threat and there's drug use and there's a bit of violence, but I don't think there's anything graphic.
Okay.
The other problem which I want to get out of the way here and now is that the lead actor in this, Kevin Spacey,
Question mark, who's he? What's
was
he been in?
he's played loads of stuff. However, his career came to an abrupt end in 2018 when he was accused of sexual misconduct with a teenager.
Ooh.
It was a teenage boy that accused him. However, the boy then, in America, you can plead the fifth, so the boy didn't accused him, but then didn't give any evidence against him, which people think that Kevin Spacey paid him off. But other people came forward, sexual harassment and stuff like that. So there's a bit of a dark cloud. However, this is still an awesome movie,
I don't want to.
and
Come
you are
on,
going to
Neve.
question it's that good.
Come on, you have to try it.
If I...
Neve?
What if
No.
it's too scary?
What do we need?
We need popcorn.
And
We need snacks. Drinks.
and where are we going?
Fuck it!
Let's go.
Do-do-do.
We're back.
Meh.
Meh.
We have just finished watching The Usual Suspects.
Mm-hmm.
The greatest question,
No, it's not.
cinematic question
No,
of
it's
the
not.
1990s.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Who is Keyser Soze?
And we both
We
guessed
called it
Right,
about
okay.
half an hour
All right.
before we got
Okay.
told.
So,
it. No, I called it in the first hour.
right, stop.
Yeah, that's
No.
half an hour before
Right,
it got
you-
told.
I had
you
three
took it-
suspects.
You had three suspects. The obvious one being Keaton, the lawyer, and Verbal Kint.
Wait,
Kobayashi.
were they?
Keaton was the cripple.
Yes.
Sorry, Verbal Kint was the cripple. Keaton was the ex-cop. And you said it was the... Oh, so you said it was the police inspector.
Correct.
Chazz Palminteri. Agent Couillon.
I had like a... It wasn't
Okay.
a big thing. It was like a meh.
Given the fact there were only about 7 or 8 characters...
There was more than 7 or 8 characters. Dad, you cannot
There's
say
the
that.
5 usual suspects. There's the main police interrogator.
There's
There's
the 2 other
the
ones.
lawyers.
There's the woman.
There's the...
The woman's not in it long.
Yes.
Yeah, but the woman is still
And
a
it's
part
a guy,
of
no,
it.
but it's not her
She's-
because after you
But
hear
also,
the story,
you've
it's
got
a
the
guy.
you've got the guy who investigated the burnt person in the police station.
Giancarlo Esposito.
You have them, so you have...
Yeah, but he's not likely to be it because he's investigating. He's a policeman.
Yeah,
The
exactly.
we
Everyone is a suspect.
You know what? Right. I'm calling shenanigans on you. Everybody's a suspect. Let me.
I didn't.
Okay.
I said there
It
was
knifes out.
I said there was 2 suspects. I said it was the cripple or the lawyer with the cheekbones.
Okay.
I did say cheekbones.
I
Yeah.
said the cheekbones had something to do with it.
But also,
Now,
there's so many movies. like Knives Out. Let's take that for a thing. Everyone in that movie is a suspect.
But it's made so that everybody in that movie is a suspect.
The
only person that is not a suspect is the two policemen and Daniel Craig in it.
Well, Daniel Craig's a bit sketchy, to be honest.
Yeah, but he's still not the suspect because he comes in to investigate it. He's the
but
good
that doesn't
guy.
matter. Anyone could have been the suspect.
So the question is, all right, up until Verbal Kint walks out of the police station, he tells Agent Kuyan he's not a rat, and Agent Kuyan is absolutely convinced that Keaton, the ex-cop, is Keyser Soze.
Yeah, he's like 100% not even gonna budge.
All right, stop. Did you have any idea at that point that it could be anybody else? Be absolutely honest.
What?
Until Verbal Kint starts walking properly,
Yeah.
did you have any idea that it
I
was
did,
him? No,
yes.
no, other than saying, I think it's him,
No,
and
I
him.
honestly did.
Did you... The film is not... You cannot believe that. The film is set up in such a way that you cannot find out it's him until he starts walking normally.
Okay, I say that I had more of a suspicion than Neve because I believed that the cheekbone man was at least part of it.
Yeah,
No,
but you-
because he said he was
Yeah, but-
working.
Yes, but I think I knew more about it because I had more of a suspicion that the cheekbone man was working with
Kobayashi.
someone in there.
Yeah, but he admits
But he
that.
says that.
No, more than that.
Oh,
like
okay,
working with them, but not exactly with the cripple.
Right.
So I think I was the closest to finding it out because I believed that he was involved more than just saying I work for him.
Yeah. The question
I
is...
honestly did not think at the start of the movie, the main character you can see is having a cigarette and he's going all about this stuff, blah blah blah. The guy who has a pocket watch, he has a watch.
Gold watch,
It's a gold watch, and as soon
gold
as
lighter, and a packet of cigarettes. Which
Yeah.
is the exact items that Verbal Kint signs
Yes,
out.
exactly.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in the movie, you can see him lighting a cigarette with a gold lighter. So at that point, I was like,
Yes, but he lights his cigarette at the very start. He lights his cigarette like a normal person would.
with a gold.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the movie, after he meets up with the cheekbones guy, you see him with that lighter lighting
No.
a cigarette.
No, it's a plastic throwaway lighter.
It looked the
No,
exact
it's
same.
It's a throwaway lighter because I saw him do it as well, and I'm like,
That looked exactly the same.
nope, he doesn't do it.
I didn't look that hard. This is kind of like the Now You See Me.
Yeah, I got that
ending.
right.
See, this, to be fair, having watched it now, the entire movie is set up to pin it on Verbal Kint. Apart from you having, and I admit you guessed that it was the cripple,
Okay.
but right up until the moment, if the film stopped with Verbal walking out of the police station and the credits ran there,
That's what I thought they were actually going to do.
Yeah.
You never knew.
yes, and you would absolutely believe it was Keaton. Keaton did it. It's not until he starts walking properly. The policeman has, the absolute genius of it is that the policeman has convinced himself that Verbal Kint is a cripple and he's stupid, and he's
He could
so
never-
sure that he is the better person that Verbal just
He's
spins him
vain.
spins him a reel. And until the moment that Verbal starts to walk properly, you could, if you
Oh my
ended
god,
the if you ended the film there, you would honestly believe that Keaton faked his own death, he was Keyser Soze, and the policeman believed that Verbal Kint had nothing to do with it and he was going to get killed.
You can see it when you look, like when he's talking in the interviews, him looking at the mug, him looking at the...
Exactly! That's why they show you the board at the end, because everything is there.
Yeah.
The board comes from, it's like, there's a story about a guy wanted in Skokie, Illinois. He says when he used to live in Missouri, and the board comes from, it's got a sticker on it from Missouri.
Yeah.
That's the...
Then it's got the person.
No, it was the barber was the
the
whiteboard.
Yeah.
Then there was the woman that was...
Besides an orca.
As he says, Orca
the,
Fat.
yeah. There was the mug that was
Kobayashi.
Kobayashi. And...
Exactly. So that's why I'm saying, is Verbal Kint Keyser Soze? Does Keyser Soze even exist? Is the lawyer Keyser Soze? Is the story
Well,
even...
then if the lawyer's Keyser Soze, then I got it right because I was the only one that guessed the lawyer.
Yeah, but is he?
No, because it's the cripple.
But is it even the... This is the point. It's like everything was so fake and made up. It's like Kevin Spacey, to be fair...
Oh, there was also the poster about Guatemala and the
Coffee.
Yeah, the coffee.
Yeah.
So I just remembered that.
Guatemala.
Was it Guatemala?
Who was it? Was it you, Nate? No, it was you, Isla. You were like, is he actually a cripple in real life?
Yeah.
Because he is so amazing. His Oscar speech, when he picked up the Oscar, he says, I don't know who Keyser Söze is, but he's going to be getting really, really drunk tonight. And, like, for years it went on. People were like, so who was Keyser Söze? And it's like, even filming it, they had Gabriel Byrne film him. They had, like, a couple of them film so that they could intersperse different people. I mean, I still think it's amazingly good.
It's a really good film.
And
No, I don't like these films.
You like now you see me though. A film you picked that had a massive plot twist, that had the biggest ending.
No,
of
that was
Mark
the biggest.
Ruffalo coming
That wasn't
out.
the biggest. That was not the biggest plot twist. Excuse you.
what was
This morning, stop.
This morning.
This
This movie.
this movie?
So I'm saying, I love me. We got a win. Yes, you had an hour of people, so I'll give you the bigger win, but I still did win. We guessed who it was. I believe that it was the cripple.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is even. Okay, keep going.
This movie was. The first hour of this movie was boring.
Okay.
The only good thing was in the last 40 minutes when someone washed up on the shore dead, and then I was like, finally, something good.
So the idea of these criminals like doing criminal stuff, and
That's really. I really liked it.
I will admit it's a bit
Old.
It is a bit old. It's maybe a bit slow. This was like. This is a.
Why is
this
there
is
a
a-
fax
looked-
machine?
It looked.
Because it's in the 1960s.
Exactly.
Like, it's just a bit
It
old.
looked like I was watching paint dry, and then magically,
Magically it turned colour.
and then magically it started very slowly,
Unpainting itself.
very slowly, and very easily faded into a different color. So it was a bit interesting, but it took so long.
The thing is, this is a character movie. This is
I
about
like-
getting
yeah.
into the story. Like, there's no action.
No.
This is all about the story of the two guys, and the payoff at the end. Like I said, if you chopped 3 minutes off that film, the film would end, and you would honestly believe that it was Gabriel Byrne, and it would just be a crime caper. The thing that blew everybody's mind when this came out was that they didn't realise, like, the cripple's not a cripple. It just questions the whole film, if you understand. It's like for the whole film.
I was gonna say something, because sometimes you see him and he's really heavily doing the limp, like when he walked out
Yes.
of the office or when he's running, he's really
Yeah.
emphasizing the limp. And then other times you see him and he's walking and it's not as bad.
No, I did notice when he's in the back of the van and they rob the taxi service. He's lying there, and he opens the doors, and he's lying there, but his foot's at the funny angle. So there are subtle things now and again that you see, like when he gets the envelope and he tries to open it,
He uses his
his
mouth.
teeth because his hands aren't that good. So
There's certain parts in the movie.
How did he hold a gun?
But hold on, excuse
Sorry.
you. There are certain parts of the movie, like rewatching it in my mind, I guess, thinking back, better
Mhm.
word to say it. When he was in the van, he was standing there. Apparently he didn't want to kill everyone,
Mhm.
and he didn't even wait 2 minutes. He just shot the guy.
well, he knew that Keaton was not good, because Keaton's like, give me the bag,
Yeah.
and he's like really
So-
threatened, but he knew Keaton wasn't gonna do it.
So he did it,
Yes.
and so he really wanted it. And his alleged story is like, oh, I really don't want to do anything bad. I didn't want to kill anyone.
Well, no, he didn't want to kill the cops. He wanted to do that without, because if they killed the cops, then they would be wanted people.
Yes.
Because even if the taxi service got pulled down, if they'd shot a cop, they'd be cop killers, and the taxi service would take a back burner to finding these criminals that had killed police officers.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, this is how you do it without
Becoming the centre of attention.
becoming the centre of attention. And you put the New York police become the centre of attention rather than the people that robbed them.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, though, Hockney had already killed the two bodyguards. So really, they should have just killed the last guy. It's like there's no point to letting him live. But Keaton was threatening him and wasn't going to do anything, so Kent shot him. I think he realised it made no difference. But I think it also endeared him in the story I mean, maybe he didn't kill him. Maybe Keaton did. It's all part of the story, if you understand.
No, Keaton did not kill him.
No, yeah, I know, but that's what you see from the film. But that's why you have to question everything, because at the end when he breaks down, he says it was all Keaton's idea. How much of it was... Agent Coolyoung can then question everything and go, you didn't kill him, Keaton killed him.
I have an idea that he was given... Well, he wasn't giving him the ideas like, oh, you should do this to the thingy. The one who was interrogating the guy.
Coolyoung.
That one.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
I'm not
the
good
police officer that's doing the interview.
No. The one black-haired guy married to the lawyer.
Keaton.
Yeah.
Keaton,
Who also begins with K.
Yeah, so many with K's.
Yes.
Keaton, he was making the ideas, but I don't think he was making
Yeah.
them. I think that the disabled person,
He's a cripple.
crippled person kind of just was feeding him the ideas without him knowing
Yeah.
he was feeding him
To be
the
fair,
ideas.
you're probably right. We probably should call him disabled or rather than a cripple. That's quite cruel. But he's referred to in the film as a cripple all the time. So
It's for
That was
the podcast.
that was our attempt to be PC.
Yes.
We
don't actually go around and call people a cripple. It's just in this film we're
Just in
doing
this
it.
film. Just to be clear. You didn't like this, Nibbies. This was long, boring, slow, like watching paint dry, but then magically the paint changed colour.
No, it
Like
slowly,
3 minutes from the end.
It slowly faded from a dark beige to a dark beige.
Okay.
There's
so
no
basically,
difference.
basically it dried. You saw the point of what you said. You, Isla,
I really liked it.
Oh, how?
did you? But you found the start a bit boring as well.
No, I liked the character building they did. They had to do something to make it seem like you had to believe someone in the beginning for the end to be mysterious. So the character building was extremely necessary, and there had to be a lot of it for you to understand the whole group's dynamic and what's happening.
The lineup itself is brilliant. Because they get the first guy and he's like, give me the keys, you. And then the second guy is like, give me the keys, you fucking cookie.
That was good.
And then the third guy, what's his name? Benicio del Toro. He's Hispanic. Give me a key. In English. What?
I thought for ages he was French trying to do like an Asian accent.
Yeah.
And I was like, he sounds French, but he's trying to do an Asian accent.
I did not pick up on. I thought he was just going around like.
You're making it look like he's had a stroke.
No, it sounded
just
like
had a stroke.
it sounded like he didn't use his bottom jaw.
Yeah.
It looked like he was speaking and only his top half of.
I don't know. I think he's Hispanic, like Mexican, Cuban.
He's a French Asian.
But I believe the story was at the time when they got him on set to do this, he kind of turned up. He says, "Oh yeah, this is I'm gonna do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this," and everyone's like, "Yeah, that's brilliant." Like he's a completely over the top character, if you understand. When this came out, this was
Huge.
This was the biggest. It was the biggest kind of whodunit, and it was one of the first ones where people were like,
Who did
"Oh,
it?
Like, is that?" And this went on for ages, and people like
It probably still goes on.
people looked. It's lost interest now because there's other ones that have come. Like,
Now You See Me.
Now You See Me as a fairly modern kind of
Yeah.
version of that, where the surprise is somebody you don't completely like. The character is two characters. There's the reveal of who the person is behind the scenes, but then there's the character they've been all the way up to that
Whenever I
point.
think about Now You See Me, I just think about the card trick in the beginning and me seeing the Seven of Hearts and then the building behind
know.
and being mind blown that someone on the TV had picked the card I picked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's.
but it's
I let
designed
me
that
both pick that card.
But it's designed that way.
Exactly, but it was like,
But in that
I
same,
saw it.
yeah.
I saw the card and I saw it on the building.
And then Dad was like, "Why is it an art? Did you pick that card?" And I was like, "Yeah."
But in the same way, like that card trick is faked. It's designed so that you see a certain card. People used to look at the blackboard at the back and go, "Oh, this relates to this story. This relates to this story." Like the mug, the woman, and people like used to pick apart all the details and watch it and go, "Well, actually, they have." Because at the end of the lineup, where you see him and he's like, "Keaton, who else could arrange for 5 men to be in a lineup?" And it cuts to a scene of Keaton. He's standing there, arms folded, and he's kind of looking around a little bit suspiciously.
Yeah.
It's like, that's in there. People have gone back and they're like, "Man, it's not perfect," but they're like, At the time, people were like, this is near perfect. But okay, Nibs, you didn't like it. I think you're gonna say it's a bad or a not bad.
I think Shanice's gonna go bum pants.
I think she wants to go bum pants.
No, I'm going bum pants.
You are going bum
I'm
pants.
going bum pants. Borderline arse biscuits.
This is not. So you're saying that this is actually.
This is
You're
bum pants.
You are just.
This is absolute, like, smelly, like, wrenching sweat off a bum pants.
Man, that's harsh.
Yeah.
This is. You just don't like character films. It's got to have something.
No,
You know
I
what? I'm
love
gonna be your
character
new
films.
favourite topic.
Shush. I love character films because I've done drama and sometimes they're boring and you take 40 minutes of the showing off the drama just picking out who's whose wife. So I like character films, but this movie is bum pants.
You actually go up to like your drama teacher or something like that,
Yeah.
and just see her reaction. That's who's Keyser Soze. And
Oh
see
no,
what
she has
yeah.
taste.
Oh my god. I go up to
You should go up to one of your teachers and it's like, I've got a question for you. What is it? Who is Keyser Soze? And see if they get
Oh my
it.
god. Only Mr. McCall
I'm gonna send that. I'm gonna send my teacher an email. I'm gonna send Mr. McCall and me can have a joke. I'm gonna send him an email saying who's Keyser Soze.
Yeah.
Oh, he would
Send
be
him an
someone
email.
who would do that.
Thanks
Or
a
you,
lot.
want, or you want to go into like your religious studies one and just go, do you know the greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world that he didn't exist?
Oh no,
They'd be
no.
like, existential!
The only teacher who would get that got fired. Mr.
Oh my god, Mr. McLean got fired. He would be here. Oh, this year.
He would totally be.
Would he be down with it? Right, Isla.
Well,
Isla.
I think. I
I think
don't
you're gonna
think
say-
it's a great film.
Okay.
not
I
good.
think
You
it's
know
a
it's not.
good film.
You
It's-
know it's not a good film because
It
you're
is a-
trying to be nice.
No,
But
I actually.
disappointed.
I actually really enjoyed this film. Like now I can think back about it and go, that's where that hints from. That's where that hints from.
While you were watching it, did you enjoy
No, but that's
it?
not just the point of the film, because
No.
the point is you
I know
think
the
about
afterwards.
it. And
I just don't want it to get. I
am going with a good film. You're
You-
gonna go with a great, and it's gonna be cancelled out to a good.
Yeah.
This movie sucks.
This is still. I mean, I saw this in the cinema, and like seriously, like my jaw dropped, people's jaw dropped. I watched this like 2 or 3 times just to see what was going on, and I will admit this time, it just got me. I was just like, I felt so bad, but I shed a tear for Verbal because I was like, he's sitting there and Chazz is giving him, Agent Cohen's giving him such a hard time, and you feel he honestly believes that he's been set up and that Keaton is Keyser Soze, and he turns around and he's like, oh, fucking cops, and he leaves, and you're like, it's him. It's like he honestly put his it was just so good.
It was so good, yeah.
So this is
A great. Are you
the
giving it?
great and the bum pants cancer. Much to Neve's, you're gonna get us back. You're gonna make us watch something
yeah.
terrible.
Guess what's coming to age?
Hey, hold on. Hey, Dreamgirls was a good,
Yeah,
Remember.
Dreamgirls was a good, and this is a good.
and this is good. I think.
But no one thought Dreamgirls was bum pants or arse biscuits.
Yes, you're the only one that thought it was bum pants. It's my film next.
Oh,
We have the same taste.
Oh,
Do we
I like. She picked Ip Man, which was quite a far
That
out.
was really good though. That
So-
was good.
The other choice I had for this,
For you.
for this letter, which I'll tell you,
For you.
for the letter U,
Yeah.
was a film called Unbreakable. It's a story. It's a trilogy. So you've got Unbreakable.
Unshakable. Unquakable.
I can't remember what the second one's called.
You want a puppy dog?
And then the third one's called Glass. I think the second one's called Shatter. And basically, Bruce Willis is a superhero,
Bruce
but he doesn't know
Willis.
it. And he's got superpowers, but
What
he
other
doesn't
choices do
realize
you
it
have?
because he's no. So
I
that
might
those
need
were the
to-
two I was
might
gonna
need
go
to
for.
pick a Jason Statham film to make up for Hummingbird.
You have to find one. So that was gonna be
You
my
find
other
one that
choice.
Dad hasn't watched.
But I
I
thought,
don't. Has there been a film that you haven't watched?
probably not.
I'll
Well,
that we
Dream-
have in this alphabet.
So far,
Yeah.
Bird Box and
Dream-
Dreamgirls.
Bird Box and Dreamgirls. I
Are
didn't.
they the only two films?
So I hadn't seen Bird Box. So if you pick anything kind of like last couple of years that we haven't watched together, you're probably on a good shout. But musicals, maybe I've not seen Dreamgirls for obvious reasons.
Really? Like what?
I'm just not a fan of musicals.
You like Blues Brothers? Oh,
Yeah, but Blues
yesterday
Brothers is-
after I watched Dream Girls, I watched the church scene in Blues Brothers and they started doing backflips. That's a good movie.
See, it's still a good movie. It's got some good songs in it. That's why I like Eddie Murphy's songs in Dreamgirls, because like soul and jazz and funk. You know, he's got a bit.
Yeah.
He's got a bit of funkiness about him. I'm not really into the whole R&B stuff that they do, but
Yeah, that's fine. At least, yeah. Yeah,
At least it's a good film.
At least it's a good film. I'm so glad it isn't a great.
and now we've covered a film that's at the back end of the alphabet rather than all our films that have been at the front end of the alphabet.
Yeah, I know.
I know, we're like looking at the list and it's like, have we done anything past K? No, I don't think so.
Oh, I've done this twice today. I was trying to think of a movie to choose, and I was like, oh, I've got a movie. And I was like, oh, A's already been taken.
Yeah.
I've got another movie. M's already been taken.
Yeah, I think M was the lowest one we had done, and I...
M's the highest one we've done with the Muppets Treasure Island.
I really wanted to make Kyla watch Maze Runner because I know you would love it.
We can still watch
It's got Brian O'Connor in it.
Dylan O'Brien, not Brian. Brian O'Connor is from Fast and Furious. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Who directs Titanic?
Oh my god.
Is it that same guy that did the Deception?
Give me a name. Either one. Either director.
Justin
Oh
Timberlake?
my
Oh my
god.
god.
Follow us
The
on.
Rock!
No, it's not The Rock. Follow us on Facebook,
is it?
Instagram, and it's like James Cameron did Titanic
Oh yeah!
and Christopher Nolan. I nearly picked Memento, which is a film that goes backwards and forwards
Yeah,
as
but
well.
I picked the Muppets.
I know.
Oh, weren't you so proud of my Muppet
I was. Right, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We've got stuff on YouTube every now and again. Subscribe and like us.
Love us, actually. Don't just like us, just love us.
Love us.
Love us.
Girls,
Yes.
who is Keyser Soze? Say goodbye.
Bye!